Hi, my name is Jonathan. I care about your health. I care about my health. I care about my family's health. I want to make you healthier. And I'm thinking that this video series is going to help you in doing that. Part of the idea is that I take long format videos, which are 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and I summarize them into 5 to 10 minute videos, which are easily digestible, which are easy to watch or to listen to, and you get the bullet points of the longer format video. Now, this is by no way taking the place of the longer format video, because I think they serve a purpose, and you should always watch the original source material because it's very important. You get context, you get a little bit more understanding, you get a lot more education, because I'm just going to hit the highlights of these videos. So the first video that I have decided to look at and summarize is called Top 10 Cooking Oils, the Good, the Bad, and the Toxic. Now this is by Dr. Sten Ekberg, E-K-B-E-R-G, Dr. Sten Ekberg. I don't know a lot about Dr. Ekberg, but I do know that he has a large catalog and a lot of videos. This top 10 cooking oil video has 604,000 views. It was made back in April of 2021, and it is 34 minutes, and it has over 2,200 comments. So it's a well-liked, well-watched video. Dr. Ekberg has 1.9 million subscribers as of February 1st, 2022, and that's pretty impressive. So the information that he gives, I think, is going to be important. And after watching this video, I like his information. He first starts out discussing the misconceptions about oils. He talks a little bit about polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are generally described as healthy, which is wrong. It is a myth. Saturated fats are much better for your health. Number two, he talks about the source of the oil. This is a misconception that's out there. Seed oils are necessarily healthier, right? No, not necessarily. Processed oils are not necessarily healthy either. So he talks about that a little bit. He mentions it, doesn't go into a lot of detail. And finally, he discusses the smoke point. And the smoke point is very important because if you have a low smoke point, things can go rancid and taste horrible. If you have a high smoke point, it's actually a lot better for cooking. And that's also something that he doesn't really discuss or have a full description of. There's a distinction between a cooking oil and a salad oil dressing or some other raw, unprocessed, good, healthy oil that you can use in a lot of different preparations, but not cooking. This is specifically a cooking oil video. So number 10, the worst, according to Dr. Ekberg, is flaxseed oil. Now that kind of ties into what I was just saying. Flaxseed oil is a very healthy oil, but it is not used for cooking. So if you want omega-3s in your diet, great. I think that's a wonderful thing, but you don't cook with them. Flaxseed oil has a very low smoke point, and it goes rancid very quickly. So it must be kept in the fridge, and it is not something that you can use for cooking. If you want to use it in a vinaigrette, please do, but not for cooking. Dr. Ekberg then goes into a long educational concept about bonds, specifically chemical bonds, which are either single or double bonded to the carbons and the hydrogens. Now, I liked it because I'm personally a little bit of a chemistry nerd, and I like getting into some of that detail. But he looked at the fact that saturated fats are stable. They are not misshapen, and they are overall, once again, a healthier oil, and he looked at that chemically. So I thought it was a great, about 3 to 5 minute subsection of this video. Number 9 is soybean oil. Don't use it. Number 8 is canola oil. Do not use it. And number 7 is safflower oil. Now here I break a little bit with Dr. Ekberg because he does not mention genetically modified oils or genetically modified seeds. He does go into how the oil is produced, and I thought that was wonderfully done because he talks about the solvent extraction with hexane. He talks about then desolventizing with heat and steam. And then after those two steps, the oil is still not edible. You then have to refine the oil, which is a long process in and of itself. So soybean oil and canola oil, they are genetically modified, but they are also highly, highly refined and processed. So that is why Dr. Ekberg does not like those oils specifically. He does touch into something called reactive oxygen species, which elevates tissue damage and it elevates inflammation. It also elevates insulin resistance, elevated glucose levels, and throughout a long series of information that we have, Dr. Ekberg does touch on the fact that chronic low-grade inflammation is the major cause of degenerative disease. So the overall concept that I want to grab with your attention is you change your cooking oil, you change your health. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I got from this video. You change your cooking oil, you change your health. Number 6, Dr. Ekberg goes into a long discussion about avocado oil. I don't see avocado oil on the store shelves that often, and don't use it for cooking. Again, if you're going to use it raw, get cold pressed, unrefined, wonderful avocado oil for not cooking, but for other things. Number 5, there's a tie. Lard and tallow. Now, both lard and tallow are made from animals. They are usually rendered and then they're clarified for cooking, but they're saturated and they're very good and stable oils for cooking. Number 4 is olive oil. Again, if you're going to use it for cooking, you can. If you're going to use it for olive dressing or vinaigrettes or other things, again, cold, processed, unrefined, the dirtier, the junkier, the smellier, the better for olive oil, but you can absolutely use it for cooking. The top 3, according to Dr. Ekberg: coconut oil, wonderful, highly saturated, and has a very good smoke point at 350 degrees. Number 2 is his favorite. Number 2 is butter. Again, highly saturated. The smoke point is 302 degrees Fahrenheit. And then if you remove the protein and you clarify butter, you get Dr. Ekberg's number 1, which is ghee. The reason he likes it for cooking specifically is because of its incredibly high smoke point at 482 degrees Fahrenheit. Very impressive. A couple other things Dr. Ekberg talks about. Totally against deep frying. Does not like to deep fry at all. You should never reuse cooking oil over and over and over and over again. That's how you get the highly oxidative, stressed species of degenerative disease. What he is calling the reactive oxygen species. Want to avoid that. He does mention that stainless steel, cast iron, and ceramic are the best utensils to use while cooking. And you do actually need fat. You do need essential fatty acids. Very important. They're essential and they're fat. So you do need a certain amount of fat in your diet. Overall, I loved it. I thought it was a deep dive into oils and fats. It did satisfy my inner nerd because he did go into the chemical bonding process. The biggest takeaway is saturated fats are healthy. And if you change your oil, you change your health. What I did not like is that he really didn't cite his sources, but he might have them somewhere, but I didn't see him on the video. And he didn't mention a lot about GMO, genetically modified organisms, and he didn't mention other oils like cotton, corn, hemp, margarine, and Crisco. And so overall, I hope you enjoyed this summary. I hope it was informative for you. If you would, like it, subscribe. I'm going to produce more of these, and hopefully you will join me in this process, because I'm going to discover and really focus in on a large amount of varied topics to really get your health cravings. So again, thank you for watching.